Well, hey everybody, we're coming to you live from the Tulsa County Courthouse. I've decided to try a new tactic today, and I'm going to talk to everybody like they're my 8-year-old daughter. And we're going to see if doing that will help me not get surrounded by security. And if you notice, I'm keeping my voice very, very low. So where I'm going now is I'm looking for the sheriff's office here. I've got an open Records Act request that I'm going to do at the sheriff's office. So I'm going to go right here and film this for you guys. Hello.
Hi.
I need to do an open Records Act request. Who could I do that with?
Open record request.
Yes, ma'am. It's my understanding that you're with the sheriff's department, correct?
I'm with the sheriff's office civil unit.
Okay. Who has control and access to the video cameras and stuff here? Would that be this office?
Security desk behind.
Security desk. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. Who am I speaking with?
Deputy Walker.
Deputy Walker. I need to do an Open Records Act request. I'd like to inspect a few things. I got a copy for you right here.
All those are handled through our general counsel, Tim Harris, over at the Faulkner Division.
Over at the Faulkner Division?
Yes, sir, 303 West 1st Street.
Okay, so would they have access to the video cameras?
They would process it, look at it, review it, and then make a decision on what should be issued.
Okay. But under the Act, I'm allowed to inspect in person during regular business hours. Y'all have access to those videos here today, correct?
Right, but all those records acts have to go through our general counsel.
Okay, but just so I understand, the videos are here for, like, say, last Friday when I was here. Those videos are here, but I can't inspect them unless I go to Fremont office. Can you give me the address for the Fremont office? Or do you have a card or
Faulkner Division.
Faulkner Division? Like the writer, or is that the same as like where the jail would be, or?
No, sir, it's 303 West 1st Street.
Okay. And is there somebody, you said somebody in particular that I need to ask for over there?
Yep, I'll put it on.
Okay, thank you so much. You were so helpful. I appreciate it. Would the same be true for like your radio? By the way, are y'all's radio calls and stuff logged or recorded? Do you know?
I couldn't speak to this channel.
You don't know? Okay. Would they know that over there, perhaps?
I would imagine.
Okay, awesome. Well, if there's somebody else over here I needed to speak to, I'm certainly happy to. I just wanted to make sure I get the right.
Everything from related to open records and freedom
Goes
of
through them.
information goes
Okay.
through our general
Okay.
counsel, Tim Harris.
Perfect, so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And also, I went up on Friday and I did
We were closed on Friday.
I'm sorry, on Thursday.
Okay.
Forgive me, Friday, it seemed like a Friday. On Thursday, I went up and was speaking to a minute clerk with Judge Priddy. I'm an attorney.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, and I don't know why, all of a sudden, several sheriff's officers started showing up there, and I got surrounded by.
I wasn't here on Thursday,
I know,
so
but here's the thing. I understand, and I'm not asking you anything about that. What I'm saying is, I'm here to do the same thing I've done with you. Ask for some records, figure out where I need to go. If not there, is what I'm going to go do with Judge Priddy's clerk, minute clerk. I'm going to go do it with the court clerk's office, and I'm going to do it with Judge Drummond's clerk. So I just want to let you know.
I can tell you there's not going to be cameras or records.
They have other things that I need that are not those records. So I've got it all laid out in the letter for them as well. But I want to let you guys know because I do not want to, I have heart conditions and I got surrounded by police for talking just like this. And I don't know what happened there. So I'd prefer not to have that happen. If for some reason you guys wanted
if they
to
call us, we have to respond.
I understand, but could we maybe not surround a citizen with a whole bunch? Just ask them to be mindful.
We don't know what's going on.
You can let them know that I've come down and talk. You can send an officer with whatever it would take to not have that happen again. I wanted to just offer if you wanted to have somebody go with me. I just don't want to have that happen again. It was quite frankly, it was a lot.
Okay, what's your name?
Ronald Durbin.
Okay, just a second.
Thank you. So it's been very pleasant so far. It's been fantastic. This is the way it should go. Now look, the records should be here. I have the right to access them. And this will now be part of a claim related to that, to not having those publicly available at an office that they're running. So we'll deal with that issue another day. And again, I'm talking very softly because I don't want them to think that I'm, a violent guy. I'm not. I'm just a persistent one. So we're just going to keep talking very soft and quiet and be very nice. And I've asked for a guide if they'd like to provide one to make sure that nobody feels threatened or concerned, because I really don't want to get surrounded by police again, which is why I came here first. So there you have it. That's why we're here. We're going to wait and see what they have to say. Oh, Tim Harris is general counsel. I didn't get to catch it. It was Tim Harris is general counsel, former district attorney.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, they said all of our deputies are busy right now.
Okay, well, again, I'm going to go do that. You guys know now. I'm going to be very, very calm, just like I was with you. I just don't want to get surrounded by cops again today. That was not a pleasant experience. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
We'll have to respond.
I understand. But at least they kind of have an idea who they're responding to, and I'm going to talk to them just like this. And I went through y'all's security, and we're going to have a good day today. Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the second floor. The second floor is the court clerk's office. I called the court clerk's office earlier, and I recorded that. I haven't published it yet because I've been busy, but not much there. But essentially, what I called for was to ask for copies of minute orders. Those are those things that appear blue on OSCN. And once you enter a minute order, it's a record under the Oklahoma Open Records Act. And I'm trying to figure out where when they edit them, where the old copies of those records are. Because if those new edits are replacing the old ones, then you're destroying a governmental record under the Oklahoma Open Record Act. So what I'm here today to find out is, did they, by altering that minute order, make it where I can't get a copy of the prior one? If that's the case, it's my opinion that that's a violation of the Oklahoma Open Records Act, and we'll file suit. So we're going to go down here to the court clerk next. I don't know who's next, but I think I was. I need to speak to the court clerk, Mr. Newberry, or an assistant or somebody. It's about issues with court clerk records and records on OSCN.
Records on OSCN?
Yes, sir. Any deputy would be fine. I have a couple of questions I need to get clarified. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to wait. I was going to sit down and use this table, but very clearly it's for passport use only. So I don't want to break rules. So I won't use it. I'll push up their chairs for them, though, so nobody breaks their neck. Hello. So I've got a question. I am trying to ask a question about minute orders. I called earlier and spoke to somebody on the phone. The issue I have, I'm an attorney. The issue that I have is that a minute order was on OSCN, and then it was altered. And it's different on OSCN. And so I am trying to figure out what is the process, because y'all are the court clerks where all documents are filed. I'm trying to figure out what's the process for getting that old minute order. Because I know it was edited.
What type of case is it?
It's a CV case.
Okay, and so we had one, and then what was edited on it?
The minute order, parts of the minute order were edited, quite frankly, to a lie. And it's a big deal.
Well, we can check with them and see if they remember which one it is.
Oh, I've got the case number and everything here.
And then we can see why, if somebody brought a new one.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if we can get copies of the old minute orders. That's what we're here for. We're here just trying to get some records and get things clarified. So I greatly appreciate your help. And
Of course, let's see what we can find.
thank you.
But I do not personally know.
No, I understand. And the lady earlier said she didn't think so. But I mean, all records have to kind of go through you guys that are court records. So
the only reason that we would change it would be by a judge telling us to change it.
right.
So.
But the minute order has been changed. I've got copies of the old one and the new one.
Okay.
That I was able to screenshot. But
Gotcha.
by the way, this is about that minute order that was edited after I was here on Thursday. It said one thing about that I was there at the hearing on Thursday, and then it was edited to say that I was not there. So if a court can edit orders and prior entries don't exist, I hope you all could understand where that would be a major, major problem. Because essentially, you could be following an order and the court could change it and you'd have no proof unless you had printed it off like I had. They changed it. We had screenshot it, so I had it. So, but this has been good so far. It's been very helpful. I didn't go in there angry. I just went in there to say that there's an issue with the minute order. Where was this kind of hospitality on Thursday to say, hey, here's what happened, here's what was going on? I've decided to talk like this to everybody. I'm going to talk to them like they're my 8-year-old and just make them look stupid by asking questions and letting them hang themselves metaphorically, not literally, by doing bad things and doing things like not giving me records. No need to get upset with that guy. People are right. I am capable of learning. And so we're going to be very, very nice from now on as much as humanly possible. And I am by far not perfect, so I'm sure that will not always be the case, and I might slip every once in a while, but that's the new goal, folks.
This is what you're saying was, or the original?
This is currently what's on OSCN right now.
Yes,
If you go pull that up.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. So I know it was changed twice. Okay. I have proof of one of those changes. See here, right here, it says plaintiff's
that's what I
counsel
was looking
appeared and
for.
not appeared. And see how here it says plaintiff's counsel did not appear? Well, I was there. And so they've altered this thing. And they altered it also to say plaintiff's claims that he was withdrawing, held due to plaintiff's claim that he was withdrawing the application. Well, I withdrew it. It also says up here, I withdrew. So they changed a couple of things on here. And what I'm trying to find is, where are all the other edits? Because I know there was another edit that was before this one. And these, once they're entered, and I couldn't get this unless it was on OSCN, that's a court record. So I'm trying to find out where those are stored. How do I get access to these old ones? Because that's important in these things. If a minute order can be changed and there's no record of it, that could, I think you as a court
Normally they would have that at the revised minute.
right, and you would, just like a doctor's record, you'd put revised, this is what the actual correct thing is, but that's not what it
Right.
says here. It's just edited.
I would actually have to ask on the clerk, and she's apparently not here today.
That's fine. And
Could I
somebody
get-
suggested that I go up and ask Judge Priddy's minute clerk. I don't want to do that.
That's who I was going to ask.
Okay,
She's
I don't know,
not
like
here
you-
today.
I'm gonna get your-
She's over us.
Okay.
I mean, we're over her.
I'm gonna let you ask Judge Priddy's minute clerk
Okay.
because the other day I went up there and I don't know what happened, but for some reason I ended up with 5 cops around me. Yeah.
What did you do?
I literally said, ma'am, the minute order you entered was incorrect because this is what
Okay.
it originally said.
Gotcha.
And I did withdraw my motion.
Okay.
I was there at a hearing, and so I was up there to get him to correct this. And when I leave, it gets corrected to the one that's in the one I gave you. It gets corrected
Right.
to the one that's on OSCN,
Yes.
which changes from what I was just up there complaining about to say that I was not even there.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
and so.
You keep this, because this is the one I was having her read me to make
Yeah.
sure that's what it says.
No, that's correct.
May I make
You
a copy of that?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll be right back and bring
And there
you
was
yours
one
back.
there was a prior entry even before that one.
Okay. Do you have?
No, I didn't get a
Okay.
screenshot of it, but somebody said I saw it and it said withdrew this motion.
Sure.
I mean, that's what it said. It didn't have all
Okay.
this other stuff. They added that after I left.
Okay. I'd like to make a copy of this.
Absolutely.
Like I said, she's out.
I've
but I
got
can
that.
get-
You can keep it.
Oh,
But
okay.
could I get-
and this
could
is
I-
the one you said was there.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
And since
So
you're
first one, I guess.
yes, ma'am. And
Let's just take to the
I
judge.
really I've got
And
to
this one's now.
yes, ma'am. And I don't like I said I don't want to go up there to the 4th floor or to the 5th floor again to deal with her. So I'm just going to leave you an extra copy for her.